What's up, guys? Excited because today is the first day that we're officially going to tear apart the 240 and start the process going. As you can see, I just did some car juggling in our driveway. There's like 6 other cars on the street.
Yeah.
So I moved these all up, but right now we got to pull the truck up and jump it because it's been sitting for a while. And then we're going to move it in here where it's nice and dry. And cool thing is that we're gonna have access to the garage for a couple weeks, so we're gonna just leave the car in parts and we can really knock out a lot. Oh my god! This, you can't make this stuff up. Dude, get out and look at it. It's hilarious.
I'm so scared now.
No! Oh, we're straight piping.
Why? Okay. Alright, straight pipe it is. Man, you can't make that up. This right here, boys, is why you don't slam your car in a place that says hilly as Virginia. Really?
Like it's not like it's been broken.
Y'all see that? I actually feel kind of bad because I'm the reason why that happened. Bro, why is it every time we go to touch this car it rains?
It's a spirit.
It's the spirit. Alright, 20 minutes later, finally cut it. But now we have the dilemma of trying to get it out from underneath there. So, how do you think we're going to do this? Come out to the side and then
Can
out?
you jack this up higher?
Oh, yeah.
Try that.
Oh, this one's so smooth. Okay. We got it out. And let's just say that's not conducive to horsepower. And yeah. That's roach. So, new cat bag.
Yeah!
With a cat delete.
Excuses to buy parts.
Woo! We love it. So it's now.
Now we're gonna roll the car forward. We're gonna jack it up as best we can. Take the wheels off, and we're gonna start doing the brakes, and we're gonna adjust the ride height on the T and coilovers, and we'll see where we're at. We actually haven't seen underneath the wheels yet, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm really interested to see how the health of the arms is. We may have to pick up an arms kit too, so we'll see. Stay tuned.
Alright. Alright, that's
Is fat spacers.
what is that, bro?
What are those?
What are those? Alright, to bring you guys up to speed, we've run into a bit of a speed bump.
Literally.
There are no, you're good. There are no spanos for us to adjust the coilovers with. We need this thing lifted desperately because we found out that we've got a little bit of a chewed harness problem. So,
Just a little bit.
means electrical
Nothing
tape.
to freak out about, but just an annoyance.
Something that
Because it's not affecting
Needs
the
to get fixed.
performance in any way.
not yet anyway.
But once we raise it up, it shouldn't be a problem anymore, and I'll just seal off. Probably get some electrical tape and just, cover that up.
Put it all back together.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really honestly, to me, it's not worth it to pull the whole harness out
Yeah.
just for that. It's only 1 or 2 that are kind of frayed. And then I'll just tape it up to have the connection.
And we're gonna end up taking this harness out anyway for the manual transmission swap.
No,
No?
not under the wheel well. Only the lower harness.
Oh, either way. It'll be fine for now. We just got to start the fuses since we have nothing else to do right now.
Yeah.
Fuses, maybe some oil. Just because until we get those spanners, we're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Car guy problems.
I have to use the bathroom.
We're getting started on the electrical. We know that there's a horn issue.
This is funny.
Why?
240 guys, we'll get this.
Yeah.
This last fuse right here is not even in there. It's the anti-skid fuse.
That's funny.
We want skids!
We must have skids.
Oh, it's not blown.
Not blown, so still working.
That's the horn, man.
He may have just disconnected the horn. That could be a very easy solution. So now we just gotta sit here, go through all the fuses, make sure they all work, and then figure out what's going on after that. Putting the battery back in so we can test out our fuses, see if they blow. Alright, went to Walmart, got some stuff, got some food, bringing out Cheetos for Ish. And now I'm going to get that side marker put in. Both of the side marker balls should be replaced, so we're probably going to do that. This is a quick way of doing it. After this though, I'm pretty sure it's bedtime. Because it's midnight. We're exhausted. We're going to get up early in the morning to get stuff done.
Oh, that is so loud in here.
Without the exhaust on. So the front works, but the side marker is not. So we're finding out now that it might actually be a fuse that's missing or blown, just because neither side was working. So tells us that the bulbs are either not in, which we know that the other one is in, so that leads to the other conclusion, and that's the fuse is out. So Ish is under the hood, I'm under the hood, Ish is under the driver's side trying to find the fuse to see if maybe it was blown or something was damaged or whatever the case might be. Alright, so since we're a little tired and we're just trying to get something that's easy done, we are looking at the light display, and we are going to put in the backup light, taking out the old school incandescent bulb and putting in these really nice LEDs, which should be really good quality.
Alright, you ready?
Super bright.
Wow, that's considerably brighter. So, new bulb, the LEDs, old bulb, incandescent. This is why we get LED taillights, boys. Man, that is bright.
Alright, so it's now technically speaking day 3. Ish is at work. I am here at the house. We're gonna get started on the 240. I'm gonna lift the car, pull the wheels off, put the stock wheels on, because I don't know if you guys remember, we have a full set of stock wheels that can go on this car while we're doing stuff with the other wheels. And we're gonna get these other wheels covered in good rubber, because one of the tires is blown, so we're running on a actual SC wheel right now, which is not so great because the alignment's way out of whack because of it. And we've also got the other 3 wheels that probably need to get changed because of the insane amount of camber that these had. It wasn't like it was crazy camber, but it's enough so that there's an uneven wear pattern at an angle and it causes for some weird driving. It's just wear and tear stuff. This is how this stuff goes. So I'm gonna get this started. I've got the Evo warming up in the background if you can hear that. And we're gonna go head out and see where we can get better tires from. I'm also going to be changing the Evo's oil because it's a little high, and also, when I say a little high, I mean like there's probably way too much oil in there right now. And it's old, it's from before the tune, so I'm just gonna take everything out and just put in some fresh oil, some clean stuff, get a new filter in there because I'm pretty sure it's the same filter from an oil change before because we couldn't get it off. So we're letting it cool off a bit so that we can then open things up, start draining things out and getting it going. This thing has been running super strong, super well. We've been having a blast. People have been enjoying this car. Just the thrill that this car brings, it's so incredible, and absolutely love it. Yeah, this thing's great. But enough of bragging on this car. We need to continue working on the 240. Alright, checking back in. I just got finished up with the Evo. Oil has changed, things are good. A little skeptical about the oil filter I picked because it looks like it actually might be just a smidge too small, but we'll see how it goes. No leaks so far, so we're good. Also, there was way too much oil in that car. They take about 4.7 quarts. I'll leave the measurement down underneath. She was over pressurized for sure, which is why the idle was funny. Now the computer's actually recalibrating for this new setup of oil because there's less of it, which means we can actually drive it right. So enough about the Evo. Let's get back to the 240. We're gonna change the oil on this one, and then actually I believe a sub is coming to help us out. We're cleaning the brakes up, making them look fresh, checking to see how bad the damage could be, because we do have rotors for every single one of these and pads, so might just change them out and use them anyway. I don't know. It's stuff we already paid for, and I don't have the receipts for some of the stuff that I bought myself, so it is what it is. The 240 oil change is actually pretty straightforward. It's just like any other car. You have a drain bolt and you have an oil filter, and that there is our old oil filter. It looks like a perlator, or perlator, whoever you talk to, they say it differently. The only thing that's weird about this setup is that oil filter drains directly on top of the subframe and some wires. Not sure why they went with that setup, but it is what it is, so we're gonna work with it. We'll figure out some kind of way to get that off so we can then drain it out of there, and then we'll go underneath and find the actual drain bolt. Chris is here. He's one of our good friends that was a sub and became a friend, and now he's here helping us out with the 240 project, man. But he's not seen the car yet, so kind of excited to see what he thinks. So the oil is draining right now. We need to get the filter off still, but unfortunately we don't have our wrench with us, and it's pretty tight. In the meantime, tea and coilovers. We got the nice shiny fancy tea and tools here that we got last night. We're gonna start trying to raise the car. What's up, man? What's up? The delivery man made it. Our parts delivery guy. How's it going?
What's up, you? You good, man?
Hey, Ishmael. Why don't you grab that?
What are those? Okay.
Why don't you grab that knife? You have a box that you should open.
Oh.
It arrived.
What's in the box?
Oh, it's a box in a box. Hey, that's nice.
Stickers.
Yay! Stickers.
Oh, sorry.
They're only one of each. That's fine.
You guys.
Yay! Yay!
I'll
See?
give you one, but.
Yeah.
I'm a newbie. It's fine.
Oh, nothing. Anticlimactic.
Very much.
I know.
Dang, son! Oh, that's all you, man.
That is awesome.
That is your style, 100%.
What do you think?
That's sweet.
The
Dish is a little bit deeper than I thought.
I thought it's shallower than I thought.
Huh. It almost looks like a Nardi. Did it come with a horn button?
No.
So we gotta get that Nismo.
Horn not needed. Horn and airbag optional.
Yeah.
So we invited this guy over, right? Thought he was gonna help us. Instead, Chris goes ahead and decides to break our coilovers.
I'm a menace to society.
No. So I was going with the T and Spano wrenches, and actually Chris is helping me, and we looked and we saw how it was kind of crooked like that, and we could see the green below the notches on the coil. So if you look here on this side, see there's a notch right here, or these grooves. This bottom ring, locking ring, was actually like crooked, and we could see the green. And I went to knock it in, and it went in way too easy. And I started spinning it around, and we see there's a big.
There's a big crack
It's
in the
snapped.
ring.
No, it's like literally snapped in half.
Oh, that's not good.
Like you can. There's like at least a 1/4 inch like gap right there.
That's not good.
If you look on this, you can see how chewed up the coils are. I don't think that Taylor did this. I think these are used coils that have been passed around.
Yeah.
Because look how like
bad.
chewed up the things are. So whoever was doing it didn't have the right tool, and they
Muscled it.
Yeah, and the thing is, the car was it was completely bottomed out. So think about all the weight that would come down on those 2 rings every time they hit a hard bump or something.
Yeah.
And just over time, there was nowhere to go, and it just,
You get out.
yeah.
So in other news, Fortunato 1500s or whatever it is. Yeah. It's sad when you have to modify a car in order to fix the car.
Darn.
One thing he's proud of.
So today we got some pretty bad news, but nothing that we can handle because we wanted to change the coils out anyways. So little hungry, a little sad. Chris is sad, but it's gonna be all right. We're gonna go hop online tonight and see what we can do.
Start
So-
grubbing out.
So what?
Start grubbing out and then
Start grabbing out.
Start drilling it out, man.
All right, stay tuned. Chrome Vanadium.
Is that what those are?
This is what Wolverine's claws should have been made out of.
Yeah.
Not adamantium, vanadium.
These things will break it ever.
Working in the rain. I'm just kidding.